Hey, it's William LeBaron with MonitorBase.com. Today's training will cover what MonitorBase is, what database monitoring alerts are, some of our best practices, as well as the SoftPull instant credit check system, all offered through MonitorBase.com. So database monitoring alerts are notifications when someone in your database, either past customer, prospect, or credit turndown, someone in your sphere of influence, or even a realtor or a partner's database, are taking actions that indicate that they are in the market or about to be in the market for a mortgage and in need of your mortgage services. Now, why do you need database monitoring alerts? Well, 1.5% to 2% of your customers are re-entering the market every 30 days, and about 75 to 80% of those are going to a new lender and a new loan originator for their next loan and never re-engaging with you. So to be able to use a software to track those customers and receive notifications when people in your database are entering the market and in need of your services is a great way to start winning business back from those people that know you, trust you, they've worked with you in the past, and are already showing that they need your services, while in a lot of ways being able to efficientize and not market or prospect those people that aren't indicating that they're in the market. It's really about efficiently targeting the right set of people at the right time. Our database monitoring platform is going to alert you when your customers are taking the kinds of behavior that you've selected you'd like to be notified of. Now, we have 4 specific categories of alerts that we can give you notifications on. The first is an inquiry event. When one of your customers goes out and has their credit pulled for a mortgage after applying for a loan with a competitor. This comes through within 24 hours and is basically an indication that a customer is cheating on you. Our second alert type is a credit migration event. This alert notifies you when one of your previous credit turndowns goes from not qualifying to qualifying from a credit perspective. We also notify you of your past funded loans listing their properties for sale or for rent. This gives you an indication that someone maybe hasn't applied for a loan yet, but they're about to. About 50% of your customers will apply for a loan and then list their home for sale, where 50% of your customers will list their home for sale and then apply for a home. The last category of monitoring that we track for is called our predictive marketing events. Now, these are indications based on our database algorithm that someone in your database is showing pre-shopping behavior. In other words, they are showing the initial indications of entering the market, even though maybe they haven't quite had their credit pulled for a mortgage yet. This is a good marketing indicator and is a great opportunity to trigger drip campaigns or texting campaigns or any other campaigns that are approved by your company. What happens when you get an alert from MonitorBase? Well, first, you receive an email notification from us the morning that the alert comes in. Now, these email notifications will oftentimes be paired with a CRM notification, something like an event notification or an opportunity alert for you to engage either through our platform or directly through your CRM. Second, we're going to send the customer an email firm offer of credit. This is a tracked email with a link that is actually a digital version of what is in the next step, a physical firm offer of credit that we are also going to be mailing later that week. So 2 things happen in the outreach to the customer, and 1 thing happens in the notification to you, or possibly 2 if you have that CRM integration running, where you'll get an email from us. There will be some sort of event in your CRM platform. We will then send an email to the customer on your behalf. The customer can respond directly to that email, or they can click the link to view the offer, and from that offer, they can click I'm interested, call me, or I'm interested, email me. Both of which they're going to have the opportunity to volunteer updated contact information to you for you to reach out to them, and you're going to be notified of them letting you know that I'm interested, give me a call. Now, from there, the physical letter doesn't have that kind of technology attached, but it does have a good old-fashioned phone number. If the client calls you on that phone number, it will forward to either your cell phone or your desk phone or whatever phone number you've set up in your MonitorBase account for this purpose. This is for tracking purposes. We don't print your direct marketing number on the letters, but we are tracking all of those phone calls and giving you notifications when those come in, as well as obviously directing the phone call directly to your phone number of choice. Now, what should you do when you get an alert? Because you're now database monitoring, you're taking your customers, your prospects, your turndowns, you're putting them in our platform and receiving notifications when they do things that you should know about. Email offers are going out, physical letters are going out. You're now receiving the notifications in your CRM. But the next steps on your side are very important. You should also be calling these customers. Now, calling these customers is sometimes a difficult thing for originators to do. It is a phone call that really, with a little bit of training, is very easy to make. First, knowing that your customer has re-entered the market or is about to re-enter the market for any one of these reasons we've talked about, and knowing that they meet your credit criteria, you should be able to call with confidence with a basic script that goes something along the lines of, "Hey John, it's William with MonitorBase or your company name. I'm reaching out because we worked together on a loan about 5 years ago. And at MonitorBase or your company name, we have a system that periodically pre-qualifies our past customers. Your name came up as someone who might be in the market for a mortgage. I've sent you a pre-qualification letter in the mail and by email, and I wanted to see if that's something I could help you with." And then pause and give the client, obviously, the opportunity to respond. Any version of that script is going to help you engage with the customer with confidence and without having to stress what you're going to say in that initial phone call. They're your customers, though. They're the people that worked with you in the past. They know you, they trust you. So that phone call should be quite easy to make once you get the hang of making that initial dial. Now, I also want to cover an additional facet or aspect of our system that's available that maybe you haven't heard of yet. We just launched it this year, and it is called our SoftPull Instant Credit Check. Now, SoftPull Instant Credit Check gives you access for a client to submit a request digitally for a pre-qualification or pre-selection status on what loan products they credit pre-qualify or are pre-selected for. They digitally authorize it, meaning there's no physical form. It doesn't require a full loan application, and the client simply fills out name, address, and contact information, and the system will generate a "Congratulations, you're pre-qualified for a conforming loan," or "Congratulations, you're pre-qualified for an FHA loan." These are $2.95, and they don't impact your client's credit score. So you're able to receive the notification that the client submitted, the client gets their pre-qualification status, and you get a full Experian credit report for $2.95. Now, to clarify, SoftPull is so that you can make instant credit offers for what loan programs your prospects are credit qualifying. Once they've received those offers and they want to move forward, they just follow your standard loan application process. How and when to use SoftPull Instant Credit Check is kind of the next thing that you should be asking. And first, SoftPull should be used to identify clients who have told you that they may not credit qualify or told you that they are not sure where their credit is at. And if you use this to do a quick check on their credit before taking a loan application and going through the full credit pull process, you can save between $17 and $27 depending on how much you're spending per credit report, because again, these are $2.95 versus $20 or $30 for a full credit profile, when that client is likely to come out with maybe a negative credit response where you're not able to qualify them. You'll also have the benefit of being able to get alerts on those customers when they improve credit. So you pull it and they don't qualify, the client is notified, you can notify the client and give them some good score factor advice on why they didn't qualify. And then you're tracking their credit for credit improvement, so you can be notified when they fix their credit and are now credit qualifying. Now, you can also use this anytime you need to check a client's credit who has come forward and identified that maybe they fixed an item, but you don't want to pull that full credit report, risk hurting their credit in the middle of the loan process, and you're not sure if they've improved their credit to the standards they think they have. And that's a quick check where you can take a look and say, you know what, the item has been removed or the thing has been updated, and now we think your credit is better because this says it is. And it's not hurting their credit, it's not triggering as an actual loan application. All of that's going to benefit you as a tool that you can bring to your customers. You can also give the tool to your realtors. So keep in mind, just like you can give it to a customer to fill out the form, a realtor can give it to their customer to fill out the form. So anytime a realtor is dealing with someone who says they may not qualify, this is going to be a valuable tool for you to provide to them so that them and their customers can get these instant credit answers. And again, you receive the notification, you can call the customers, and those realtors feeding customers through the system are going to give you some deals. You're going to get those migration alerts on the denials, which is a great lead source, but you're also going to be getting the credit pre-qualification notices for those that actually meet standards. And now you're the go-to person for this particular source of leads. It's a great way to initiate or strengthen a pre-existing realtor relationship. Now, how do you start the pre-qual process or the instant SoftPull process? It's a great question. You can simply send a client a link. You can make a button and put it on your website or on your social media pages. You can put the button in your email signature. You can always text GO to your MonitorBase marketing number. I mentioned the letters have a tracking phone number in them. Text GO to that number. The system will automatically respond with instructions on how to start that SoftPull process through your device. And this is our text to pre-qualify option. It's a great system. And again, you can just make those buttons for your realtors so that each of them have access to the SoftPull tool for their customers directly. You'll need to train them on how to use it and explain the process to them, but it's a very simple tool. It's designed to help you save money on credit, and it's built into our platform for $2.95 per SoftPull.